So now I call upon Miss Janani of Tyagaraja College of Engineering, Madurai.
Hello everyone. So right from the morning you have been all hearing about change, I can do it, we can do it, yes we can do it, but what's the right step? And I'm Janani from Madurai region to tell you something about minimalism. Keep it simple stupid, or more diplomatically, keep it simple sweetie. Man is born free, but everywhere we are in chains. Invisible chains. Minimalism helps us to identify and get freedom from these chains of accumulated debris. In this presentation, we shall see what is minimalism. So what is minimalism? It is all about eliminating things that just doesn't add value to your life. Simply put, it is about having the right amount of everything. The philosophical base of minimalism lies in the teachings of Gautama Buddha. He said, the root of suffering is attachment. I'd like to add a stress. The root of suffering is attachment. All kinds of attachment. Maybe with people, maybe with money, or maybe with materials. Attachments lead to expectations. Expectations lead to disappointments. And finally, sufferings. You all remember this person, right? From the movie Eramarivu. Any guesses? Yeah, he is the Bodhidharma. But what is he doing in this presentation on minimalism? He is the founder of minimalism. It was him who took the concept of Zen Buddhism to the distant land of China, where it took strong roots. Incidentally, it was him who took our kalari fight to China, which ultimately blossomed into karate. Surprisingly, karate means empty hand, which again points back to minimalism. Taoism, founded by Lao Tzu, was the native religion of China. When Buddhism reached China, it merged with Taoism to give rise to Zen Buddhism. And this Zen Buddhism is all about minimalism. Here we can see the symbol of Zen Buddhism. It is known as an Yenso. You may be surprised to know that Apple Inc.'s headquarters in California is designed to look like an Yenso. One special thing about this Yenso is that it should be drawn only once in a day, and it should be drawn with just one brush stroke. It reflects the inner self of its creator. Okay, there are no Zen holy books or no Zen holy teachings. So how can we follow minimalism? Here are some Zen things. Do one thing at a time. Only your computers and mobiles are designed to multitask. We are basically designed to do only a single task at a time. Do it completely. Do not leave any work half done. But life is not always about doing right. So devote time to sit, smile, and serve others, and finally lead a simple life. Why should we talk about being simple? You all love to have 2 mobile phones, 2 gadgets. It's going to keep coming. We are going to keep buying. Why should clutter even matter? Well, clutter affects our social life. It is eating up our time. It is eating up our salary, and what else? It's just cluttering your life. We all would have had this moment, no? When we shouted out to our mom, "Mom, where is my ID card? I put it right here. Where did you keep it?" Crazy, but statistics state that an average person spends about 1 year of his lifetime in searching for lost things. It's not worth it, guys. We came into this world with empty hands, and we are going to go back into the world with empty hands. In our lifetime, we are acquiring lots of thoughts, prejudices, materials, and possessions, and these things clutter our life. These make us immobile and do not allow us to live a simple life. But real freedom comes when we declutter our mind, heart, and home. So just let go of the heaviness that is weighing you down. Make your life simple but significant. This is a digital world, and we are all having all types of electrical gadgets, and all these add up to digital clutter. Wait, technology is there to simplify life. Where does digital clutter exist? Take a look at your desktop. Do you find too many icons, unused apps on your mobile phones that's eating up your phone storage, an email inbox with hundreds of messages, of which 95 are not going to open forever? And of course, there are unwanted things, and only way out is to sit back and set priorities and organize. Okay, now we have decided to declutter. What's the way? How to do it? Take any item in your life. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Do you need it? Do you love it? Do you use it? If the answer is yes, wonderful, it stays, put it back in the rack. If not, another set of questions follow. Was it a gift? Did you inherit it? Never mind. No matter the answer is yes or no, it is still a clutter. You can throw it away safely. At the end of this whole process, you will be clutter-free. Okay, that was about materials. What about your mind? It is cluttered with unwanted thoughts. Is there any flowchart for that? Here are some steps. Accept what is. Do not keep thinking that things would have been better if they had happened the other way. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. We all do not let our guard down for the fear of being broken down. It is actually such situations that are essential to make us realize our inner self and allow ourselves to be more vulnerable to face this world. Missing someone terribly, call them up and speak. Do not wait for them to take the first step. Love someone, go and tell it. Wanna be understood? Go ahead and explain. Like something, say it. Don't like something, state it. Life is just simple as that. Bible quotes this as ask, it will be, you'll get the answer. Seek, you will find it. And knock, the door will be open to you. We just have one life. You get to be yourself only in this life. Why should you complicate it? Just keep it simple, guys. And that is what minimalism is all about. Less luggage is always more comfort. It makes our travel a pleasure. Luggages are our desires, and travel is the journey of life. Here are some tactics to make this journey a blissful one. Obesity is the #1 cause for all the diseases and stress in this world. The very first thing asks us to eat less, which I'm probably following, and move more asks us to keep moving. It gives us stability and stamina to the mind and body. Okay, now, minimalism is not just in papers. It is not an idle philosophy. It has its applications in arts, gardens, and industries. Here are two classic examples. Probably you know the first thing. It is a bonsai. It is a complete tree with all its parts, though in miniature. And Zen gardens are known for their empty space. The primary elements in all Zen gardens are lots of empty space, isolated rocks, and raked sand to represent ripples of water. Minimalists have a point of view that a work of art should not refer to anything other than itself. So they cut down all the extra visual effects. Here you can see two beautiful minimalistic art on cats. It is drawn with very few brushstrokes but brings out the feelings very beautifully. The first cat appears to be smiling and the other one appears to be lost in some thought, probably about some minimalistic art. Here I'd like to add that the logo of ICT Act is a Vivekananda, which is again a minimalistic art. Haikus, Japanese haikus are best examples of minimalism. Haiku is a 3-line poem with a twist in the third and final line. I'd like to read out a haiku here. Lying, listening to small rustles all around, waiting to be found. There is a beautiful twist in the third line. You might have noticed that haikus are small, but our own Tirukural is even a better example for minimalism. It is known worldwide for its brevity, wit, and wisdom. It encompasses all possible knowledge about life in just 7 words. This is a lean house and it is a modern production technique which is coming up these days. It was pioneered by the Taito Car Company. There you can see the lean pyramid. It cuts down costs, it cuts down waste, it cuts down delivery times and at the same time promotes quality and production efficiency. And the house is supported by 2 pillars, JIT and Jidoka. JIT ensures the downsizing of inventory and Jidoka ensures to try and eliminate the cause of any problem. Kaizen concerns with continual improvement and 5S looks after the organization of workspace. Not just in shop floors, but the concept of minimalism has applications also in software development. Anything that doesn't add value to the customer, maybe extra coding, maybe extra functionality, or stuff the customer doesn't need or understand is a waste and it should be eliminated. Quality is obviously important and it should be part of the development process. It should not be added at the last. And finally, see the whole thing as a team, whole thing as a object. Not form your teams based on skills, rather build it on the final product you will need. Here is on a lighter note, here is a cartoon strip. There is a glass with some water. It is presented to an optimist and asked what he says. He says the glass is half full. The pessimist says the glass is half empty. Any guesses on what a lean thinker would say? He says, why is the glass twice as big as it should be? He is concerned on reserving the resources. At the end of my presentation, I'm sure all of you will become lean thinkers like him. On a minimalistic scale, if I'm asked to present my topic in just one slide, I'll choose this particular slide. Reading Zen philosophies, learning Tirukural or following minimalistic principles may not be easy for the whole lot of us. And for them, a simple and straightforward advice to follow minimalism is just reduce, reuse and recycle. And this is where the concept of minimalism condenses into. Gandhiji was a practical follower of minimalism. And with his words, I'd like to end my presentation. Earth provides enough to meet every man's needs, but not to meet every man's greed. He climbed, my life is my message, and that is what minimalism is all about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janani. Over to the jury.
Janani, for the content, super good. It is fantastic. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவாக போயிருந்தா உங்கள் ப்ரெசன்டேஷனும் ஸ்லோவாக இருந்தால் பெட்டராக இருந்திருக்கும். ஜஸ்ட் அ சஜஷன். பெஸ்ட் விஷஸ்.
நீ என்னம்மா படிக்கிற? இன்ஜினியரிங்கா? ஓகே. எனக்கு திடீர்னு ஒரு MBA லெக்சரில் உட்காந்த ஃபீலிங். What do you want to do next after engineering?
I want to take up civil service examination.
Civil, okay. Lot of civil service aspirants. I mean, my feedback is something similar. I don't have a question because a lot of heavy on content, right? Heavy on content. When you hit stage, go a little slow, okay? So that you can feel the audience pulse. புரியுதா இல்லையானு இல்லைனா நம்மளுக்கு சில lectures உட்கார்ந்த feeling வந்துரும், right? But I think you've prepared very hard for the presentation as such. Loads of information, you know, in that deck, okay? And also the usage of microphone. If you can just keep it a little away. You have a very, very loud voice. You know? The voice of the பயங்கர audible உங்களுது. So keep the microphone a little away. I think you'll be able to reach the audience a lot better. Yes. Right? But good effort. Very well done.
Thank you, Janani.